Hello my friends, and welcome back to the rabbit hole, and welcome to my third and final video on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty Fall of 2023. As always, timestamps and links are in the description box below. You can feel free to jump to any specific day because we are going over everything in week 3. Hello, it's me. Maybe with less wonky hair, I need to cut into this video and give you all some updates. So it is the second week right now, and I've had a lot of messages in my DMs as well as in the comments here from people saying you still have not been able to place an order for the entirety of Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. And because of that, I've had some people ask me to stop making these videos, to boycott Ulta essentially, but on the other hand, I have also had messages and comments from people saying, I had no idea there was an issue at all. Everything is working fine for me. I've placed a bunch of orders. Can you please keep doing the series? And let me tell you, this is a much more difficult decision than it may seem because, as some of you know, I've done this series for 3 years, 4 years, 5. I have always done this. I'm a big fan of Ulta. What a predicament. This is a difficult situation that I am in, and as such, you may notice a few things in this video. First of all, the energy might seem a little off, and secondly, it is actually the shortest video I've ever done on the 21 Days of Beauty. I think I'm having internal conflict of being over all of this, just being over Ulta and all of the stress that people are going through, but also knowing that some people, including myself, are able to place orders and everything seems fine. So this is all to tell you. I don't know what to do. I obviously did the video, but I don't feel like it's the best summary I've ever done. Also, I don't feel like the items this week are the best, so there's that too. That's all I wanted to say. Let me know your thoughts. How are you feeling towards Ulta at this moment? Are you also feeling some internal conflict like I am? You all know the deal. Let's dive right into it. We are starting with Sunday, September 10th, and oh, what a start. What a start for this video. So, I did buy the Urban Decay Hydromaniac Tinted Moisturizer, but I also returned it. And for the record, I do not make a lot of returns. This one, it left me frustrated, and I just want to say, I don't think it's a bad product. I was thinking a lot about this, and you know how skin types are a spectrum? You have your oily skin types, you have your very oily skin types on one extreme, and then you have your very dry skin types on the other. I am somebody with very dry skin, and this just was not enough of a moisturizer for me. I fully see the appeal. I actually think even your normal / dry skin types could like this because it's kind of made for longevity. It's made to really stay on your skin, and anything that's made for longevity is often difficult on my very dry skin. I think it makes perfect sense because in order to make something long-wearing, it can't also be emollient and humectant, right? You need to pull out as much water from that product as you can so it stays on the skin longer. I think what I'm trying to say here is I'm hoping to reiterate the importance of understanding your skin type and how that influences the products that are a perfect match for you. You know, when I was new to beauty products, which was a long time ago at this point, I used to think that products were just objectively good or objectively bad. But no, at this point I realize it's a lot more than that. You know, one person can hate a product and another person can love it because those two people can have different needs. So yes, it's a long-wearing one. I think it's a little bit self-setting too. I'm really digging back in my memory. Feel free to comment if you remember more about that one. We have from Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Brow Definer. I've talked a lot at this point about why I don't buy from Anastasia Beverly Hills anymore. We have Too Faced. Now, Too Faced did actually get rid of Jared. Have you all seen his new brand? It just feels like it is Too Faced. This is the Born This Way, the Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette. It's probably nice. I haven't tried it. I probably won't. Eyeshadow palettes are one of these things where when you first get into makeup, it is so easy to buy the same palette 10 times. And then, you know, a few years in, you realize, oh, I don't actually need every neutral palette on the market. Clinique, all about eyes, eye cream. It will be a nice price in the sale, under $20, $19 with the 50% off, and Clinique is a nice fragrance-free brand. Benefit Cosmetics, finally something I still have and can talk about. So I talked about this not too long ago. I bought the They're Real Extreme Precision Liner. This is a brush tip liner. I liked it. I really thought this was a good product. It was easy to work with. It did dry out, but granted, I bought it a long time ago. And it looks like we also have the Bad Gal Bang 24-hour waterproof eyeliner, as well as the roller liner. Haven't tried those. Feel free to comment if you have. Finally, we have a fragrance for men in the Ralph Lauren Ralph's Club Eau de Parfum. Let's hop along to, do you see what I did there? Monday, oh. I don't care how many years have passed, it's still a difficult date. It Cosmetics Bye Bye Serums. Okay, so I feel like this was a great direction for It Cosmetics, but I've noticed it hasn't been all that popular. So let me explain my thoughts here. I think what they were doing is the success of The Ordinary. Every brand out there wanted a piece of that success. And so they took the same principles. So, you have your niacinamide serum from The Ordinary. They have a niacinamide serum, but they also added vitamin C to it. So you get even more in one place, but it's still overall kind of a narrowed in concept. But I think they made a grave mistake with this collection, and very simply it is, some of these products are fragrance-free, and others are not. And I feel like this is such a bad idea for brands. You need to either throw yourself in and be a fragrance-free brand, like Clinique did, or don't be a fragrance-free brand. That's fine too. Some people like fragrance in their products. But when you do this kind of, well, should we do fragrance or not thing, nobody's happy. Because the people who want their skincare to smell nice, if they buy your unscented products, they're gonna be unhappy, and vice versa. You all see what I'm saying? Let me know what you think in the comments. It is worth checking out if you're interested in any of these. Again, I think it's a good direction. Just check the fragrance, depending on where you stand with it. We have from KVD Beauty, Kindness, Vegetarianism, Delicious Cake Beauty. The Everlasting Hyperlight Vegan Transfer Proof Liquid Lipstick. Her liquid lipsticks, no. Their liquid lipsticks, as Kat is no longer in the equation. They were nice. I, again, think that if you have very dry lips, probably not going to be a perfect match for you, but they were fine. I have heard this brand is kind of struggling. I think they should have changed the name. I think that's... Is this video going to be Alice Analyzes why these products are on sale? But we do have a favorite. We do have a favorite in the Kopari Ultra Restore Body Butter. I've talked a lot about this product at this point. It is a very thick body butter. A little goes a long way. It is very occlusive, very emollient, and it smells amazing. I really wish Ara was here to give her detailed thoughts, because the best I can do with scent descriptions is it's one word. It smells tasty. We have from Peter Thomas Roth, again, didn't we have Peter Thomas Roth last week? The Instant Firmex Temporary Face Tightener. Thank you for emphasizing the word temporary, Peter Thomas Roth. And the Max Complexion Correction Pads. All right, I'll look at the ingredients. We got a whole Burning Man event going on in these complexion pads. You can take that every way that I intended it. The problem I have with these temporary tighteners is that I do believe it'll temporarily tighten with these silicate ingredients in it, but it just doesn't do that much for you long term. That's why I do prefer ingredients like ginseng, you all know, peptides, retinoids. Oh, it only has a 3-star rating. Let me know if any of you have tried that. Moving on to Tuesday, September 12th, we have the Murad Rapid Dark Spot Correcting Serum. I know some people who really enjoy this and absolutely will be restocking it in this sale. And that makes sense to me. It has a lot of brightening ingredients. It has glycolic acid, tranexamic acid, some licorice, some urea. It does also have denatured alcohol, although keep in mind that can help to push ingredients deeper into your skin. You don't have to use products that contain that, but it is formulated into products for a reason It does also have fragrance. But again, some people would rather their products smell nice, and if it works for you, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be passing, but yeah, I know a lot of people will be restocking this. We have from Kiehl's the Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. Not a whole lot going on in the ingredients of this one. You do have your clays, and then you have some calming oat flour, some allantoin. It is fragrance-free though. Jaclyn Cosmetics Lip Oil, thank you for the offer, but no thank you. And then we have a selection of face primers and a set and refresh mist from Estee Lauder. Those will be a nice price in the sale, $20 to $22. Let me know if any of you have tried those. I think we do have some fans of Estee Lauder, so feel free to comment. We have, this is a product I'm actually considering buying. From Nabla, we have the Cupid's Arrow Longwear Stylo Pencil. When I first looked at this product, I thought that this little picture on screen is all of the shades they have, but now I've clicked through and I see they have a lot of shade options. And they seem to have some pretty good reviews also. Mixed feedback on whether they last in the waterline. But with that one, I kind of think that has more to do with, do you wear contact lenses? Do your eyes water through the day? I think it's more about that than skin type. Do you have dry eyes? Probably everything wears fine on you. Oh, another product from Kiehl's, the Rare Earth Deep Pore Daily Cleanser. I feel bad for not having more commentary on the products in week 3. I really do. You know I usually do, but yeah, I don't have a lot of commentary on these. Ico mascaras, I have tried these, and I have to say, I did like them. I didn't stick with them personally, but I do feel like they have some good options. As for Wednesday, September 13th, we have the Saint Tropez Self-Tan products, and it is no secret that I don't tan. I have tried it though. And wow, I was a streaky mess. I have a feeling it's one of those things where practice makes perfect. It's that, isn't it? So as always, feel free to comment if you've tried it. The PMD Personal Microderm Pro is back in this sale, and I will never buy this. They actually offered it to me in PR, but I don't think I'd use it. I think that this is a tool rather, where if you have a sensitive skin type, you might want to be really careful with it. I don't think it's a good fit for my skin type. I've read through a lot of reviews, including comments on this channel in the past, and what I'll say is a lot of people bought it and then did not use it. That's always a catch with tools that you gotta ask yourself, are you really gonna use it? But I have had some people comment that they do really enjoy this. So it really just comes down to another case of you have to know yourself. Finally, a product I can talk about. From Origins, we have the Ginseng, Niacinamide, and Vitamin C Eye Cream. I do like Western vitamin C eye creams. I've kind of talked a lot about that. They often have a brightening effect to them. Let me grab a scoop so I can show you this one. Yeah, this category seems to be something wherein I actually do feel Western brands kind of do this best. Do you see that pale pink color? That gives you a cosmetic benefit underneath your eyes. And this is so nice to wear if you are somebody who doesn't really want to wear concealer, you don't wear a lot of makeup, you just get these long-term benefits from the vitamin C and niacinamide and other ingredients, and then you also get this immediate effect. We have the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. I owned so many of these back in the day. And Zit Sticka is back. We have a lot of Zit Sticka show up in the 21 Days of Beauty. The Goo Getters are back. These are your standard patches, and also the Killa Zit Micro Dart patches. Now for me, I still have these, which is impressive because I tend to go through patches. Why have I been holding on to these? I think I went through, I went through one pack, but I still have another in here. They're fine. For me personally, I find the much more affordable ones to be just as effective. But you know, I've heard some people say they didn't feel that way, so they like to restock in this sale. We have from L'Occitane the Almond Supple Skin Oil. Thursday, September 14th, we have a product that I do love. The Smashbox Halo Tinted Moisturizer. Now, you all remember that little discussion that we had about the Urban Decay Hydromaniac? It's so funny. The very first review that shows up on the Ulta website was somebody saying that this is too greasy. It is not greasy at all in my opinion, but I have very dry skin. And yes, I love this. So that may be something to know. I also really like Smashbox. I think they typically, historically, have had a great shade range. Now, I have a story for you. So, Smashbox actually sent me a cute little PR set. Do you see this right here where they talk about the shade range? I love that about Smashbox, and they have an olive. Unfortunately, this PR package kind of broke my heart because I realized that it really is the end of this. So if you go back to 3 years ago, I found my holy grail concealers, and I didn't change that until now. For spot concealing, it was the Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer in Light Neutral Olive. Just the perfect match for my skin tone. And now I gotta replace this. I wondered why it was always on sale, and this is why, because they have replaced it with this new clicky pin line. Not the clicky pin, why the clicky pin? And the problem is, this is their new lightest olive shade. I'm gonna cry. In all fairness, I will say one thing. They are emphasizing that this is for any purpose, and so they sent over a deep shade to use as contour. I actually like it as a contour shade because with it having that real precise tip, you can actually draw nice fine lines on your skin, but the problem is now I gotta find my shade all over again. And I doubt I will have as perfect of a match as I did before. So yes, I love this. The concealers might be nice depending on what you're looking for. Again, you can use it as a contour, bronzer, what have you. But for those of us that are fellow very fair olive undertones, I don't know why they forgot us. I don't know what happened. Otherwise, they have a great shade range. That's something Smashbox has always been good at. We also have the Halo Plumping Dew Illuminating Moisturizer with hyaluronic acid and the Cream Cheek and Lip Tint. I'm kind of tempted to try these. Let me know if any of you have tried those. We have the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm Makeup Remover. Cleansing balms are wonderful if you've never tried them. Clinique is a fully fragrance-free brand, and this is a fragrance-free way to remove your makeup and your sunscreen. It's not my absolute favorite, so I won't repurchase it, but a lot of people do love it. Tula's Filter Primers. Okay, so I bought one of these in the last sale. I want to love Tula more than I do. I want to. I just feel like there's so many tiny details that kind of ruin their products for me. This is gritty. Do you know how unpleasant it is to apply a primer and feel a little grittiness on your skin? Can you see the grittiness in it? It is really small, so you might not be able to. But yeah, it's almost like it's got a microdermabrasion effect in it. So that was a miss for me personally. No idea what happened there. I will say something. Don't forget I live in a very hot climate, and I often get my packages and the box itself is hot. I feel like my climate really pushes products to their maximum, so it's possible that this isn't gritty for other people, but it might have gone through a heat change on the way to me, and yes, now it's gritty, unfortunately. The women-founded beauty section looks very appealing to me. We have the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular CC Cream. I liked that, but I've just found products that I like a little more these days. The Iconic London Multi-Use Sculpting Palette. That one sold out in the last 21 days of beauty. I was on the fence about it, checked in later in the day, and it was gone. The Jane Iredale Hydro Pure Tinted Serum. That looks a lot like the Rose Ink, doesn't it? You see the similarities? Or the Chanel, right? Aren't these all dupes of Chanel? Youthforia's Dewy Gloss, Hydrating and Nourishing Lip Gloss. I might grab one of those. I like that brand. They're very cute. Something from REM Beauty and another Iconic London palette, the Multi-Use Lip and Cheek. I did want to tell you, I tried the Beauty Bio Zen Bubble Oil-Free Calming Gel Cream, and it's fine. It's a fragrance-free product. It was surprisingly cosmetically elegant. Has some cica, has some algae ingredients. I liked it. It's hard for me to heavily recommend it because I know you can get comparable K-beauty products for a lot less, but it was nice. A couple more products on this day. The Nude Sticks Select Lip. I don't buy from that brand, but feel free to comment if you do enjoy them. Patchology Select Eye Gels. Oh boy. In fairness, I did say in the beginning that I was going to do this video series, but tell you when I prefer products from K-Beauty, and yes, this is an example of that. You can buy a full supply, a 30-day supply of eye gels for about $10 at your K-beauty retailers, and they are nice. Moving on to Friday, something from Sunday Riley as well as Urban Decay, and then we have from Benefit the Bad Gal Bang volumizing as well as waterproof mascara. I think someone was looking for a waterproof mascara in this sale. I didn't personally like this. In fact, I was thinking about how I used to love Benefit's mascaras. They're Real as well as Roller Girl. Some of the best mascaras. But I don't know what it is. I have not liked their new releases. I didn't like the magnetic one, didn't like Bad Gal Bang, didn't like, if you follow me on Instagram, you already saw this. Did I throw it away already? No, here it is. The Fan Fest, so flaky. Anyway, yeah, I didn't love these, but feel free to comment if you do. Mascara is very personal. Bobbi Brown, Perfectly Defined Gel Eyeliner. I'm shocked I haven't tried these. Should I try these? We have the Tarte Fake Awake Vegan Waterline Highlight Eyeliner. Feel free to comment. And the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. I can tell you about this one. It is full coverage. Osea's Hyaluronic C Serum. If you saw my Osea review, you know that this is kind of the only Osea skincare product for the face that I really loved. I do like it. It's a lovely texture, sinks right into your skin, nice ingredients list, actually fragrance-free. I will say its strength feels primarily like hydrating. I think it is a hydrating serum. I need a little more, so I'm not gonna repurchase it, but I do think it was a well-done product. And our last day of the sale, Saturday, September 16th, we have a surprise steal from Viktor and Rolf. Will it be Flower Bomb? Will it be? The Kylie Cosmetics Matte Lip Kit, okay. The MAC blushes, listen, MAC does lipsticks and blush very well. I'm so excited that the Glow Play blushes are included. That's a wonderful formula. It's almost kind of slightly creamy to powder. It is a gorgeous finish. Really good for those of you like me who are a bit iffy on commitment to cream blushes. You know what I'm talking about? The regular blushes are amazing. I have the old packaging. This almost looks like the blushes that are in the sale. I don't think it is. I think this one is long discontinued. But yeah, MAC blushes are amazing. High pigment and yet easy to work with. Amazing. We have some items from Lancome. As I've mentioned before, I can't use Lancome, but they do make nice skincare. It's very enjoyable to use. And then I feel like this is such a funny day, isn't it? We have a Kylie lip kit and we have the Morphe 350. If only the year was 2017. I will confess that I bought the 350 and I was actually surprised that it wasn't total garbage. But I did discover that I absolutely never reached for it because it was too big. It was too big. You just, you grab that palette and you look at all the shades and you just feel overwhelmed. I did, at least. I felt overwhelmed. So easy for me to pass on. And that's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think? I feel like the third week usually really wows me and I'm not super wowed. But that's it, my friends. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all next time.